Came across your pic today, I miss the Middle East. Sat back at the myself.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Liz. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Don't know where this video is headed, but it's going somewhere. First, I just wanted to address how Legend is in big trouble. First of all, he was already on punishment. Let's get that straight. He was already on punishment for acting up. Because I kept telling him, stop scratching at his litter. Like, he loves to dig in his litter. So I'm like, no. I close the door. I put him in the room. I go back in the room. I open the door. I'm smelling something. So I'm like, okay. It's not because he just stank. Because he take his bath. Like, he don't stink. So I'm like, something's not right. I'm looking around. Like, I automatically thought, like, okay, he done peed somewhere. Like, I'm looking around, feeling around on the floor, nothing. So I'm like, okay, where is it? Come back in the room. And when I first opened the door, he was just sitting, like, chilling under the bed. So I'm like, why is he just chilling? Usually he would just run out. So that was probably the guilt thing. He didn't want to get up from under the bed. Then I come out, right? I have, what's it called? A little plug-in, so it just smells really good. So when I walk in the room, it smelled terrible. Like, I'm like, no, he had to do something. So I asked God, I'm like, Lord, please show me where he used the bathroom, if he did, because I also need to, find out where it is so I can get the smell up. Because first of all, I don't like stink smell, period. Like, I go and I'm looking. Someone told me, go look behind that door. So I look behind the door, I ain't see nothing. And the lighting is kind of like not good. So I look down, it was like this empty plastic paper wrap for a plastic fork. So I went to move it. Why I see poop? It wasn't no pee. It was poop.
No! No!
I don't never really have no big problems with him though. Like, he's a good cat, he's lovable, Yeah, Jersey might be disgusting. Okay, my little snack and stuff. We chilling. Oh Lord, my stomach. We chilling, so I guess we can talk about how I'm living alone with this bad cat. Well, my story on why I decided to move to Charlotte. I had already knew where I was going to move after the apartment that I was in. So months before that, Charlotte kept popping in my head, like, go to Charlotte. And one of the reasons, my pastor was in Charlotte and I would watch him. I kept asking God, I'm like, okay, God, like, am I going to Charlotte? Like, if you want me to go to Charlotte, you have to open doors for me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta open doors for me. So someone just told me, pack. I was packing my stuff as if I was leaving. I would put it in my closet, because I had a walk-in closet. I had 2 suitcases, and I just started packing bags and stuff that I had. I already knew, okay, this is where I'm moving to. I don't want to leave. I don't want to stay in this place and deal with all the toxic energy and negativity that has been in that apartment. I wanted to leave it there. Leave it there. I just kept, praying, watching my devotions and stuff, and my pastor was right on. I forget, there was a message, but a lot of different signs, like, y'all don't understand when God speaks to you, sometimes it's a little confusing because you might not have the discernment to tell if it's him or if it's something else, or it's just your mind telling you. But when you know that God is speaking to you, you know. I plan to go to Charlotte for a day, check out some places, and do some interviews. Cause I was like on it. I'm telling you, like I was already on it. So I went and I did an interview at the Jersey Mike's that I had transferred to. I did an interview some other places, but it was kind of far out the way, and I didn't know where I was going to be staying at, but I just knew I gotta at least know what income I'm getting. I didn't find what place I was going to be at that time around, but I did potentially find my job. Fast forward, I ended up going back to Charlotte. I came back home, and I'm like, okay, God, well, if this is where you want me to go, like, I need you to open a door for me. I need an available apartment, because all the apartments were not available. None of them were available. Even the ones I had visited, I thought I was done with apartment searching. I'm like, okay, maybe this is not the way for me to go. The next day, after I prayed, okay, God, I need you to open up the door, I said, go back and look at apartment. Tell me why there was an apartment, and I know I didn't overlook it. And I see this apartment that I had never seen before, within price range. The apartment area looked nice. Backtrack, all the apartments that I was looking at were much further away from my job, because I already knew I was getting a job. Much farther away from the job, and they were far away from the church that I was planning on going to. Tell me why the apartment area that popped up was not as far from my job, and it was only like 10-11 minutes from my church. I'm like, okay, well, I need to take a tour. I need to come back to Charlotte. So at this point, this is like my third time coming back to Charlotte. Another thing, you know, I didn't think I was gonna be qualified, and God said, you're already qualified. He had already qualified me for these apartments before I knew this was the apartment I was gonna be living in. And that's why I'm so grateful, because he really, you know, blew my mind. I didn't know where I was gonna go, and I thought I was just gonna have to stay there. And God was like, no, you know, I put this on you, on your heart for a reason. Like, you were meant to move. In August, I'll be 22. It's just a lot that I want for myself. It's a lot that I want to be, like, that I want done before my birthday. Last year, months before my birthday, I said, I want to have a car for my birthday. And God made it happen. I kid you not, God made it happen. And I tell you, every time there was something going on with a past person, God was revealing to me how much better you could do without.
Morning.
But I always wanted to include somebody in with my winning. And yes, I have my hat on, because who got time to be doing lace for the video when you got work in the morning. I will see y'all in my next video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed night, y'all. Always trust in God. Believe what he says is true, because it's always true.
I told you all my issues, and you became an issue. So I had to dismiss you, yeah.